Can you all see me from here? Okay. Good evening, it's afternoon, it's not evening yet. Good afternoon, everyone. And is this on? Is this loud enough? I think this is, I'm not sure where the sound is coming from. Can you hear me, everybody? All right? Oh, there's one. Okay, thank you. This is going to be for the later. Okay, thank you. All right, so is everybody ready for a wonderful ride this afternoon? Yes? Okay, good. So we're all going to have to make it wonderful. Okay. So it's again, good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. And just making the atmosphere in this room very warm and welcoming and ready for something exciting. You know, the world is kind of rough. It's kind of a rough place out there nowadays. And a lot of clouds, a lot of darkness, a lot of uncertainties. And many of us not sure what to do with this uncertainty. And we hope and look for the moment when something reminds us that it doesn't have to be this way. And we know internally that it doesn't have to be this way, right? So we're looking for opportunities to really go into that experience to remind us what the way that we would like it to be should be. And so we're here. Opportunities like these bring us together to emerge that experience and to remind ourselves that we have the power within us and the light within us that we're seeking to show us another way. And so we're here, and we're so happy that everybody that is here this evening, and those who called and said they were coming, but whatever is the reason they couldn't come, we know their spirits are with us. And whether they did offer to come or not, we know everyone out there is looking for another way. And so we are kind of sending out, we're here for ourselves, but at the same time, we are thinking of how can we share what we're getting here, what we're emerging here with the world, so that not us are finding hope, but the world, people, or brothers and sisters in the world are finding hope. So again, welcome to this event. I want to take the moment to say just a special thank you to Fordham University, especially the campus ministry, for being instrumental in supporting this effort. And they've been doing this for quite some time. And it's really our fortune to be able to meet in this beautiful campus to really create what we want to create together. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to welcome, invite Carol. Carol, where are you? Are you there? Okay, Carol Gibney, who is the director of the campus ministries, and has been really, really very supportive, gracefully, and has been helping to make this happen for some time now. So Carol, would you invite and welcome?
Sure. Yes. So good afternoon. I'm so delighted to have all of you here. I see some familiar faces. We've come together a couple of times to meditate, to stop and pause and reflect and really tap into that light of unconditional love that surpasses understanding. On behalf of Fordham, I've been here for 24 years, and it's a great place. I live in the Bronx. I grew up not far from here, and I continue to be filled with hope from the students that I encounter. Right now, they're in the midst of finals, and so we pray for all of them, that they get through this with grace and tenderness. But I am filled with hope that Brahma Kumaris and organizations and groups that promote peace and light and love and peace, I say peace twice because we need peace twice as much, and joy, we're very grateful to host gatherings such as this here at Fordham. So on behalf of Fordham, just welcome. And a practical point, just restrooms are right outside the door. You make a sharp left and a sharp right, and there's right there. Okay. And if you need anything at all while you're here, just find me. I'm going to be here. Thank you.
All right. So thank you, Carol. And so let's just begin a little bit with just invoking a moment of silence, of peace, as Carol said, and of light. Okay, so just so we can get started, reminding ourselves of what that light is that we've come here this afternoon to experience or to remind ourselves of. Okay, so let's just take a moment before we go any further and just for a minute remind yourself that there is a light inside, as there's light outside as well, but it begins inside. And we just need to take that moment to move away from the noise and the chaos that's around and to bring ourselves into that peaceful space where we can evoke and experience that light. So just breathe normally, naturally. Allow your body to become still, comfortable, relaxed. And just take a listen to your breath. And feel the silence that emerges from deep inside. Remind yourselves, you are beings, we all are beings of light. We're beings of silence, we're beings of peace, we're beings of love. So just in this silence, turn your attention inwards. And imagine yourself to be that spark of light. See, your identity is nothing else but that tiny spark of beautiful light. It sits at the center of your forehead. That's your spiritual identity, concentrated energy, radiating light. It's the light of love, of purity, of peace, of harmony, of truth. Maintain this awareness. And just imagine this light radiating its rays out from your center, touching the hearts of others, and reaching out into the atmosphere, creating a world of peace, a world of love, a world of light. Just breathe and relax and enjoy. Now come back to the reality of the world around you. Continue to be aware of the light that is always shining within you. You are that light. Om Shanti. Peace. I am peace. You are peace. You are light.
Mind inward and visualize a spark of light in the center of your forehead. Think.
Okay, so where do we go from here? Okay, so this afternoon or show, we're going to try to make it interesting and experiential. And we want everybody to feel that they're a part of it. All right, so as we go on the journey to make it interesting and exciting, we're going to invite you to come along with us. This is the main part of the show today, I'm going to say that, is going to be in the form of a skit. And so I'll explain to you how that skit is, because it's a skit that is going to illustrate our story as beings of light on this earth, but our relationship with the supreme light, the supreme source of light. Before we do that, I'm going to invite Nick Sattinger, who is going to play for us. Nick, you. Good. Thank you. So he's going to get us started with the song. Since those summer days among the fields, early, see the children run, the sun goes down as you lie your field. Heaven may promise my deed. There have been some that I've broken. I swear in days still left, we will talk in the field. Thank you. So we're all going to walk in fields of gold. All right. So we're going to go straight into our main act for the evening. And we have a very unique cast. We are making our way to Broadway. And when we get there, we will let you know so that you can all come to see us. But for tonight, we're going to audition for you. And we hope that you will feel like a part of this cast as we go through the story. So this is going to be a story about our place in the world and how all of us, though we may be from different traditions, sometimes we think we are different from each other because we forget that we really belong to the same family of humanity that we're going to call the tree, because it is in reality a tree that this whole world is. And we all sit on this tree, it's someplace on the tree. And so we're going to tell you the story. You're going to hear the story of the tree and your place on the tree, and you can see where your place is on the tree. And then we are going to see how we relate to the seed of the tree, because a tree comes from a seed. And there's something about that seed that will always permeate the tree, every part of the tree, right? So that's what the story is going to be about. It's going to be about the tree, of humanity and my part on it, and my part in relationship to the seed of the tree. And so I'm not going to tell you anything more because I don't want to steal the story. So I'm going to invite the seed to come and take her seat, and then take a moment and just visualize that there is a seed for the tree that you're on. And we're going to get ready to tell the story. So this is a story of the tree. The tree was doing what all trees must do: stand and be silent, rooted in patience, growing through ages. Its bark marked by time. Many have written stories of the tree. Many have sought to understand, but few have known the Lord of the tree. And fewer have known the wisdom of the seed, that tiny point of living light from which the whole tree of humanity unfolds. This is a story of the seed, the roots, the trunk, the branches, or the leaves. Today, the seed, the Lord of the tree, will speak and tell us our story. And all the branches with their leaves, the faiths of the tree, will hear their story, will awaken to themselves and to their place on the tree.
Children of the tree, do you know me? I am the living seed of the tree of human family. I am your father, the one who knows how life begins, how it blossoms, fades, and is born again. I come from our home up above to remind you that all of you are souls, originally residing in that land of peace with me as my family, as God's family. This is the most wonderful family of God. You came from that home to this world and enter bodies, and you played your part on this world stage. This is a variety human tree as it accommodates the unique variety of roles of every soul. The leaves of the tree are countless. No one is able to count them. Each leaf, each branch, each root carries a part of this story. Yet, the truth, the complete knowledge of the whole tree is only known to me. I am the only one who has the accurate knowledge of how the world tree emerges, how it lives, how it grows, how it is renewed. And so here is the story.
The journey of human souls begin from the eternal home of souls, where there was only light, silent, golden, eternal light. From that world of light grew the tree of humanity, rooted in purity and sustained by love. And the tree begins to grow. Its trunk, the original eternal deity religion.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. In our original eternal deity religion, we are not bound by the titles or the names. The divinity is our true state of the life. We reside as a trunk of the tree in the world of the truth, the paradise, completely free from the vices, conflict, or sorrow. Here, the purity and the contentment naturally prevails, and there is no need for the temples or worship. We live in a state of complete liberation, naturally embodying the divinity, purity, and our spiritual values. Our conduct flows from our original state, guided by the love, the humanity, and the wisdom. As sovereigns, we rule with a balance of the love and the divine law, granting the happiness and powers to all. In our world, all the actions are elevated, and every soul experiences an instant fulfillment and lives in a state of constant light and bliss.
As time moves on, the tree began to sprout new branches, and the light of the trunk began to wane. Each soul seeking to remember the truth that once was whole. The branches emerged as the great faiths of the world, each a reflection that original light, each carrying the voice of the eternal in its own language. And Hinduism first as a branch emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. We remember you as the eternal one without a beginning or an end. You come to awaken, to create, and to sustain a new world. Through karma and dharma, we learn the rhythm of return. You are the one whose light is always lit and is the source of light for all souls and for the world.
भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्.
The next branch to emerge is Judaism.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. The origins of our faith are explained in the Torah, revealing a beautiful light within. The origins of our faith are explained throughout the Torah. God first revealed himself to a Hebrew man named Abraham, who became known as the founder of Judaism. We believe in one God who revealed himself through ancient prophets, including Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Moses. The 10 Commandments are a holy law handed down to Moses by God. O Lord of the tree, we trust in your guiding light.
The branch of Buddhism emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are all your children. Beneath the Bodhi tree, the Blessed One, Buddha, awakened. He saw the roots of suffering and the path to go beyond the suffering. Right vision, right action, true peace. We seek no possession, only the stillness that remembers truth and the light that reveals the truth.
Christianity, the next branch, emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. You came to us as love made flesh. Jesus, born of light and faith, he spoke of forgiveness, healed the sick and the weary, and taught us the kingdom of God is within.
The branch of Islam emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. You revealed yourself to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as the one without partner, merciful and compassionate. Through the Quran, we learn surrender, to live in remembrance, La ilaha illallah. There is no God but God. You are the light of the heavens and the earth, the source of all.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Alhamdulillah.
And many indigenous branches we call earth traditions emerge.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. We remember you in the rivers and mountains, in fire and wind. The drumbeat is your heart. The circle is your promise. Tree is our elder, and we are its kin. Your sacred light is the living presence, force that animates, guides, heals, and connects all beings.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Oh, my baby.
And Taoism emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. We follow the way, the Tao, the harmony that flows without forcing. In stillness, we hear your current. In balance, we reflect your peace. The sage teaches, the soft overcomes the hard. The empty becomes full. You are the subtle, ever-present radiance, a formless light that flows through all things in harmony.
and Kwanzaa, African tradition, emerges.
O Lord of the tree, we are your children. We honor you through unity, self-determination, responsibility, economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. Our ancestors are the roots, our family the branches, our children the leaves of tomorrow. We light the candles and say, Kujichagalia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kahumba, Imani, and firstly, Umoja. We are one. Harambe.
In your heart, and one of these days, down from the tree. It's easy to feel a freedom and heart giving up the safe little nest you made. When you have something so warm and familiar to cling to, your arms won't let go. You close your eyes to the dawn, press your nose to the dark, and hold on. Yes, I know. But down below is where you must be. What you were meant to do. So hold out your hand and listen to someone who was once in a tree. Oh, you have light in your life, that's the one you light will not die. When your heart knows you must go where it leads. learn to fly. And that's why I came down from my tree. All that I held so dear, I found the love of my life was here. Oh, of your tree. Now I
And the Lord of the tree, the seed, the supreme light, looked upon all his children, beings of light, the branches and leaves from every age, and smiled with quiet joy.
Now, at the confluence age, when the world is old and ready for renewal, I, the incognito seed, come to you. I am the incorporeal light that guides. I am the seed that holds the knowledge of the root, the trunk, the branches, and the leaves. Though I am tiny and incognito, within me is the full wisdom of how the whole world tree, the tree of humanity, emerges, how it lives, and how it grows. And finally, how it is renewed. Those who sit beneath the old tree are now planting the sapling for the new tree to emerge. They practice Raj Yoga meditation, which is a deep connection with the seed. And they become master seeds, helpers of the seed, to bring about world transformation. Through this divine connection, the noise of the current old world and the darkness of ignorance disappear. The sapling of the new world as the original eternal deity religion, the trunk of the new tree will grow anew.
And the tree continues to do what all trees must do: stand and be silent, grow and be transformed. The seed remained hidden, yet its influence is present in every root and leaf, and the whisper of the tree echoes across eternity.
Where do I go with all these feelings and all these faces and open doors when everyone else seems so serene and I just feel so insecure? And where do I go when all the pieces of my heart lay on the floor? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. Where do I go with all these memories and all these bags filled up with shame? And how should I feel when you call me an angel and dress me in a crown of gold? And what should I do when tears of sorrow just won't stay inside these eyes? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? Yes, give them a big hand. Hope you were touched in some way about the role of not only of the seed of the tree, or God, Lord, divine, supreme, but also the importance of each branch of the tree to help make up what we have today, right? This whole tree of humanity. So what we would like to do now that you've had such a beautiful experience, does each one of you have this little bag? Yes? Did you look inside yet? Or are you waiting for Christmas Day? There's little gifts in there. If each one of you have a bag? Okay, so if you look in that bag, you will find a few little things, but you'll also find a card, right? And you'll also find a pen. You can leave the chocolates for later. So what we would like you to do, I'm going to read out what's on the card, so you can follow me also. May the light within you shine and guide you with clarity, courage, and peace. And may the world be brightened and other souls enlightened by the light of, and what do you see after that? What do you see after that? Dot, 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 which means to be continued. And who is going to continue it? Right, that's why you have the pen. So let's take a few moments now to reflect. You've heard a lot. You're going to hear some more soon, but we've heard a lot, and let us take this moment now to reflect. What is it I would like to write as a continuation of that? May the light within you shine and guide you with clarity, courage, and peace. And may the world be brightened and other souls be enlightened by the light of some nicer music, maybe? Have you written? Yes? And now this is the fun part, the interesting part. Because we get gifts not to keep, right? We get gifts to do it. Here. And this is the season of sharing. This is a little gift, and we're gonna share it with each other. So you might want to turn to either the person next to you, the person behind you, the person in front of you, someone, and with great love, you share your gift with the other. In other words, you exchange it. So your gift becomes their gift, and their gift becomes your gift. Is that all right? Or do you want to keep your gift? Right? Because the more we get, the better it is, right? Sharing is also receiving, caring, right? Giving is also receiving. So, yes? Did we exchange? Did you come, Uma? I can exchange with you. Okay. So did you enjoy that? Wonderful. And did you like what you got on your gift? Wonderful. Has to be good, right? Wonderful. So give yourself a big hand. Right. Thank you so much. And now, Carmen, are you going to come? You want to sit right there? Want to come, or you're going to sit right there? Yes, please. I'll bring this to you.
Okay, so thank you all. Hope you've been enjoying the journey so far. Have you? Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to be sitting down and doing as we reflect on what we've heard so far is to listen to a message, a spiritual message from the Brahma Kumaris. And this will be given to us by Sister Anjani. And Sister Anjani is the Director of Services, I don't know if that's what I should call her, at Global Harmony House, which is the headquarters of the regional headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris in the United States. So Sister Anjani, guided by the light. Thank you for sharing.
Om Shanti, and a good evening to everyone. And let's give those who were the actors in the play a big round of applause. There were many who were just recruited as the program began. Didn't they do well? That's called festive. That's called, being ready for the moment. And so when I was thinking about being guided by the light, I was thinking of dear Sister Carmen, that 2 days ago, she hurt her foot, fractured her ankle, and still we are here today. Many would have said, let's cancel the program, right? But Sister Carmen is full of determination, of courage, of love to serve all those who live in the Bronx. And so she tirelessly, with a lot of love, has kept going and kept going and kept going. But I know for a fact that she would not have been able to do this without the guiding light. Sister Carmen, the light guided you. But the light didn't only guide Sister Carmen. The light provided whatever it was and is for her to make this program a grand success. And so let's all collectively give Sister Carmen a round of applause. She deserves that. And then the family of Global Harmony House says, okay, we are all going to be here because she has always been one of the pillars of Great Neck, the center in Great Neck. And so we really appreciate every moment of what she has shared with all of us in Great Neck and with all of you in the Bronx. But being guided by the light, do you all feel that you have been guided by the light? Your life is being guided by the light? How many are here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? You are. Hearty welcome to you, especially, yes, those who are coming for the first time in an event of the Brahma Kumaris. Because the Brahma Kumaris have a lot of love for God, faith in God, because there is the experience of God guiding, God's guidance, and God is guiding us. And so if God is the guide and he's guiding us, we are guided by the light, where is God taking us? Where do you want to go? Where would you like to go, Nick? You want to go home? Okay. Where would you like to go? Do you know that you would like to go somewhere? You wake up in the morning and you say, I have to go to work, or I have to do this. And so you know the things that you have to do. But here is God in your life, and he says to you, I am your guiding light. Where would you tell God you would like to go? Anyone? Your best life. Yes? I see a hand up there. To wherever God leads you, for your highest good. Very good. And so it's something for us to ask ourselves, that God is my guiding light, but do I know also where I want to go? Because he might be taking me, but I may be resisting, like Nick just says, I want to go home, but then I don't want to go. Right? So those experiences do emerge, right? We are faced by that. And so let's ask ourselves in this time of the holidays, the time when there's a lot of reflection going on in the minds, that we're coming and we are moving towards a new year. There's a lot of resolutions and many things that's going to be happening and, towards the end of the year. But I don't see it only as resolutions for the new year, which might only be for 1 day or 2 days, and then we forget about it. But it's a life's journey. We're on a very special journey. And when we choose to take the guiding light with me, that supreme light, one of the quality of God which stands out, he's the ocean of knowledge. And any guide needs to have knowledge. If a guide doesn't have knowledge, they can't guide anyone. And so in the play, we have seen and we have listened to the story of the seed and those who are the main branches. It's knowledge. And so that knowledge that we receive from the ocean of knowledge, it guides us. And the first knowledge, or that spark of knowledge that God guides us to, is ourselves. Who am I? Who am I? I am soul. I am light. So the guiding light awakens the light in each one of us because our lights became dim. Our lights reached the point where it was flickering. And then that one spark, that one connection, that one strike, the soul becomes awakened to its inner truth. And that truth is, I am peaceful, I am light, I am love. Within I as the being, there is knowledge, there is all the powers, but also I belong to God. Feel that. Tell yourself, I belong to God. I am God's child. And so this belonging to this guiding light, you will never be in the darkness. What is so beautiful about it is that when you come into darkness, you will know. If someone doesn't have eyesight, would they know darkness and light? They would not know. But yet they could have the knowledge of turning on a light switch for you who has eyesight because they have the knowledge of where the switch is. And so the guiding light guides us to that sacred space within ourselves where through knowledge, we're able to connect with our inner truth and to experience this relationship of belonging and attainment. And that's what sets us free. That's what takes care of all that which is of darkness. So when we are in the darkness with knowledge, you're actually feeling you're in the light because you know. You know how to step out. You know where to go. And we say here at the Brahma Kumaris, let's return to our sacred space within because the soul lies here at the center of the forehead as this beautiful, sparkling, shining star, the light. So keep returning any given moment, any darkness that comes within that I feel I'm stumbling upon something where I don't have enough of patience. I don't have enough of tolerance. I don't have courage. I'm fearful about something. There's so many different experiences one could go through in a day. It's amazing. According to the scenes that happening in each person's lives, that much we find either we're positive or we move into that which is negative. And that's when I need to make a pause. Pause to find your truth. That's your destination of returning back to who you are, returning to this sacred space that connected you to God. Because then it becomes easy to receive the power that the soul needs when I'm not clear or I need that extra boost. I need that extra strength. I need that extra of anything that I'm looking for to move through that darkness. Do we fight with darkness? If we walk into this room and this room is dark, what do? Do we start complaining this room is dark? We might. But however, what would we do? We would look for the switch. And the moment you turn on the switch, what happens? The room lights up. Out there it's getting darker and darker, right? But the sun is still shining, but it's shining somewhere else. And so what happens in our real life, everyday life? Really, we have to be very practical. Practical in our everyday life where we are faced with many different situations. It could be situations of my own disheartenment, situations of something I feel I need, but I don't have it. Situations of where I need something from someone and I can't receive it. Situations of where I think how things should be. It's not happening that way. And so we can go on with the long list of the many things that takes us into darkness. And so let this holiday be such that we are not going to allow ourselves to step into darkness. Because darkness means chaos, confusion, blindness, stumbling. It means I cannot see my path. But become awakened. See, the whole room is full of lights. All these lights are lit up to remind us that we are lights. The seed is the one who is light. And we see all those who came in playing the roles of the different religions. They all had the faith in the light. That was one common string that tied all the religions together, and that is of light. And so even, there's so many things in scriptures and religions and all of that. Let's pull the common thread that binds us to create harmony and unity. And the common thread is what all of us in this room needs and what the whole world needs. What all of us need. What do you need? Light. Peace. Can we say peace is different for every religion? Can we say love is different for every religion? Can we say happiness is different for every religion? No. Love is love, and that energy of love flows in each one of us sitting in this room and in the entire world of close to 8 billion souls. Peace flows in every soul. It's the same peace. And that peace it's not just the absence of wars, but it's the peace where the soul experiences its natural state of being. And that is, I am peace. So I can feel that vibration of peace. We can create that energy of peace, and we can also create a world of peace. So think along the line for yourself so that these times that we are going through, which are really rough times, that we can all set ourselves free. We can all move to a place, we can all shift to another level, another space, and another place in ourselves where it's easy to hold that switch, that it stays on all the time. So at any given moment that I need that extra from God, I should be able to receive it, because God will definitely and at all times provide his children with what he needs. And this is why each one was being blessed by the experience of the guiding light. The other thought that came to my mind was, the 3 wise men, right? They were guided by a star. And the star knew exactly where to take them. So they followed the star, not knowing. And where baby Jesus was lying, the star stopped. And so when they went there, what did they saw? They saw this little baby in this cradle. And so each one of us, we become the stars of the world. Who would like to be the guiding star on the earth? That was the star that was remembered, guiding them, these three wise men. God is the supreme star, the guiding light. Now, here we are in this room. Who would like to be the helper of God, to be the guiding light for others? Yes, everyone should put their hands up. Yes, each one of us should put our hands up. Why? How do we see everyone in the world? We see them as our brothers and sisters. So whatever it is that we have, we would like to share it with them. One is, many people will think of the soup kitchen coming up. It's holidays. And many go and serve the soup there, or they bring food for those who don't have. Who will provide peace? Who will provide love? Who will provide happiness? Who will provide the feeling that gives support and comfort to those who are in need? And so those souls who are connected to that supreme light, who guides everyone, will become the guiding light to take everyone to the light where they can receive everything they need. So I would encourage all of us to see ourselves and to think of ourselves as the guiding star for all of humanity. We might be surrounded by just few people. We might meet maybe 3 people in a day. Through our thoughts, we can meet millions. We can meet the whole world. All I need to do is to step back from a physical consciousness and becoming aware that I am not limited by this body that I'm living in. But I'm stepping out beyond the consciousness of the physical, becoming aware that I'm at the center of the forehead because I'm living in the body. The body is my home. While I have my own home that I live in, but this body is the home for the soul while I'm here. But for a moment, it's the consciousness that I step out of. And then I see through this divine eye of the soul. And as I scan the whole world, I see humanity as my family, because I see God as the supreme seed, the one who is the parent for all of humanity, all of the souls. So when I can experience that, there is a feeling of mercy. There is feeling of compassion. There is feeling of forgiveness. There is feeling of being the helper of God to uplift humanity. And that's where I use the power of my thoughts to send the vibrations out into the world with that unlimited, big heart, full of love, the feelings, we say, good wishes and pure feelings for the world. So maybe we can try a few minutes of meditation. I don't have a time in front of me to tell me time is up. I'm okay? Okay. And so let's have a few minutes of meditation
Om Shanti.
where we are able to sit back, very comfortable. God cannot give us anything difficult to do, right? He has to give us that which is very, very easy, simple. So let's all sit comfortably, relax. And I will share a few thoughts with you that can be helpful where you use those thoughts to guide your mind. Become aware of this moment. This moment is very precious. It's the most valuable moment of my life. It is in this moment I can change my whole world. Pause in this moment. And ask yourself, what's the next step that I would like to take that will bring me the things that I need, the qualities that I need to have a better quality life. Find that core quality. Is it peace, lightness, patience, tolerance, forgiveness, compassion, caring? Ask yourself. Because it is through this wisdom that I can turn within, leaving the external world behind, and connect with my true nature of being as a peaceful soul. And this pure thought turns on the switch. I begin to see a whole new world. It is a world that is within me. It is the world that I choose to create. It is the world of my happiness. I choose who I want to invite into this world. I invite patience. I invite love. I invite courage and determination. I invite that which will keep me free. I invite God into this world, the one who is the strength for the soul, the support for the soul, the one who is the ocean of knowledge and love, constantly as the guide. Constantly being the highest and high, the provider for the world family. So in this special time, this special moment, see how your own thoughts is creating your world right now. You can light this world like a Christmas tree. Seeing each bulb as a quality
each bulb as a soul. And let your light be a happy world experience. Remain in the awareness of who you are so that you can always be guided by the Supreme Light, ever lit light, ocean of knowledge, love, peace, and happiness. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. And I would like to say a special thank you to you, Carol. It's a very beautiful space. And I'm hoping that the vibrations that we leave in this room today will inspire others. Thank you. And so let's give a round of applause to Carol. Okay. Om Shanti and happy, happy holiday to everyone. Okay? Stay well, stay happy, stay connected, and you're going to always be very happy and very peaceful. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sister Anjani, very much. Before I turn over to Brother Nick, in your little gift bag, there is a candle. And it slipped me to tell you, take out your candle during the meditation to light it and let that be your guiding light. But now as Nick would give us the close-off song, before we hand over to Carmen, I thought you can still take out your candle, you can light it, right? So let this continue, the celebration continue.
Well, first, I can't hold this mic, but I will just... a little audience participation with your voices. You're going to light up the room with your voices. So when it comes to the chorus, the first part that we'll play is these are like little prayers, like Fordham prayer. Hold me down. Keep me close. Take that sound. So each time I want to hear harmonies, I want to hear what you and then oh, where you go to. God, keep me safe, safe and sound. Drowning in an endless sea. Take some time to stay with me. Be the strength of your arms. Keep me safe, safe and sound.
One of the gifts you have to leave here this weekend with, this evening with.
Somebody else is selfish.
I think it works. I think it works. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so we've come to the end of our journey for this afternoon here in Fordham. But as they say, it's the beginning, it's not the end, right? So it's just so lovely that we were able to spend this time together to really begin to sense, if we haven't done that before, feel, experience that light that we all carry inside of us. And the light that I am is the light that you are, regardless of what religion I belong to, what culture I belong to, what tradition I belong to. Even though we may think it's different, it's not. It's the same light we all carry. And it's the light that says, you are mine and I am yours. So I am hoping that this evening when you would have left here, you will carry that light consciously, being aware when you look at somebody else, no matter what they look like, what they're doing, how they are, like it or not, they're your brothers and sisters, your family that belongs to the same tree of humanity, beings of light. Haven't yet remembered that they're lights. So we are awakening the light within us, and we're reminding ourselves constantly that we are lights. So that one gift we can give to everyone that would have left, that we would have met out there, is the gift to remind them. However you do it, through your actions, through your words, through your relationships, through your attitude, however that is a reminder to them that they are beings of light. So when I can do that, when I can be a light and have the attitude of seeing you as light, that will help you to remind yourself that, yes, I am light. So let's all leave here this evening with that intention to hold that light in front of us constantly and be the light that radiates the beauty of what we are to others, to remind them of what they are. So thank you again for being here, and I'm hoping again, I'm going to say, it may be the beginning, but not the end. A happy holiday to everyone. I'd like to invite Carol to just come up and say something. Carol, you want to say thank you, whatever, a gift? Thank you. Would anybody wants to say anything? Can you turn to each other and say something? Ah, okay. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. So I know you shared your gift already. Is there anything else you want to tell your neighbor? Stay in the light. Thank you. Be the light, stay in the light. Constantly smile with your neighbors. Keep remembering we are all light. Thank you all. Okay, so as is our custom, you cannot leave here without one thing, no matter what, how much you ate already, and how much more you're going to eat after you're done here. There is a little something we love to do with everyone, and is to share a special message we call a blessing with you, and a little sweet to sweeten your mouths. So as we sweeten your hearts, we also sweeten your mouths. So it's called a toli. It's a little sweet that's made with a lot of love for all of us. So we're going to be doing that up here. Sister Anjani and Sister Sabita will share. So you can come up and just take. And as you take, not just the physical piece of paper with a blessing designed specifically for you, and not just the toli that you're going to eat, but a loving, kind we call drishti, a vision. We look at each other and we see the light in each other, and we acknowledge the light in each other, and we say, it's lovely knowing you. So we're going to invite you all to come up and take your toli and blessing from Sister Anjani and Sister Sabita. You can both go up. No, they are both on the plates together. Yeah, they're on the same plate together. Okay, I just want to remember to acknowledge that I don't know how many of you know of the Brahma Kumaris or don't know of the Brahma Kumaris, but of course, as Sister Anjani said, the family of Brahma Kumaris from Great Neck decided to come to the Bronx this evening to support what was happening here. So I want to acknowledge, of course, you've met them, but you haven't met Sister Uma, who also is a resident at Great Neck in Long Island, and Sister Tina, who's hiding over there and want to just enjoy. Thank you, Sister Tina and Sister Uma, for being here. Thank you. And thanks again, Carol and Fordham. Okay, thank you. All right. You want to come give Holy Tina? I have everybody's name on our mailing list, I hope. And if I don't, would you leave it with us if you don't mind? Because from time to time we are doing things, classes, workshops, etc. And would like to reach out to you just so you know it's happening in case you want to join us. Okay? Thank you.
Why do we ask for peace from pain when our own hands bring clouds and rain? The seeds we plant in thought and deed will one day bloom or turn to need. There's no blame, no judge, no fight, just the echo of our light. What we do returns in kind through the law of soul and mind. Not just to live, but to wake, to choose what's real for true soul's sake. The voice within still knows the way, but I must pause